Hello lovelies, this is a special video for the attendees of the Stitching in the Mountains summer retreat coming up. I will probably do another video before then, but I just wanted to give you some little info for the newbies who are coming, which is exciting, and some new things that we'll be doing this time as well. So just wanted to say hey and thank you and can't wait to see you. Lisa and I are working away on all the wonderful things that we're doing for you. It's very exciting. And yes, so there's I believe a bunch of people who have come before, so you guys are sorted, and there's a bunch of new people coming as well, which is always wonderful. So I thought I would just run through some of the ways that our retreats are a little different from others so that you're prepared and you know what you're doing and all of that. So yes, our retreat is held in a big, beautiful, historic guest house called Glenella in Blackheath, New South Wales. Those of you who are travelling in from interstate or from other areas of the state, it is accessible by train. The guest house is like 3 minutes walk from Blackheath train station. It's on the Blue Mountains line from Sydney. Do check your train timetables before you come though, because not all of the Blue Mountains trains go all the way up to Blackheath. It's a beautiful train ride. Once you hit the mountains, it's just lovely. Everyone says how much they enjoy it. So it is accessible by train, which was really important for me as a public transport person to make sure that it's accessible so you don't have to hire cars or anything, which is great. Also do check the whether there will be track work. Occasionally the rail system decides to do track work. They usually don't announce it till like the week before or something. So just check. You will still be able to access it. They'll just might be a bus at some point. So all good. You can still get there. It just might take a little bit longer. Coming in will be fine. That may be going back on the Sunday. So just to give you a heads up. We've been lucky with that so far. It hasn't happened, but you know, you never know. So I just thought I'd put it out there. Those of you who are staying with us at Glenella, it's beautiful. Oh, we're so lucky. The hosts are incredibly kind to us, and it's a beautiful, beautiful place to stay. Lisa does an incredible job of assigning rooms, so you'll have information about what your room's like and the configuration, because there are, you know, different forms of sharing and different types of rooms and everything, and they're upgrading things all the time, so it just gets better and better. But the major difference in terms of, so if you're not staying in Glenella, there are lots of other places to stay nearby. There are motels and Airbnbs, and there are a couple of pubs as well, but a couple of people stayed at one of the pubs on the first one and found it a little bit noisy. I mean, as staying at a pub, I would expect it to be noisy. So, you know, just heads up with that. So there's lots of places to stay if you're a day person just coming in and out through the day. But even if you're a day person, you do have access to our lovely stitching rooms. 24 hours. We have a 24-hour open stitching room. I'm always up crazy early, usually before dawn. So I'm the early morning person. And Lisa's the late night person, so there's usually someone up stitching. The way Glenella is set up is there's a beautiful big room with windows on 3 sides at the back, where there's a lot of tables where a lot of the stitchers sit, but there's also front and back verandas, there's outside under the trees, there's all these wonderful little nooks and crannies, there's the beautiful lounge. Where you can sit and stitch as well. So some of those places have more light than others. So if you have a little portable lamp, you're welcome to bring that. So there's lots of options for that. And we encourage people to move around and sort of, you know, hang out with lots of people and everything. So there's lots of that. Because we're a small group, we've decided to do things a little differently in terms of food. We're a small group and we were looking into options for catering and everything. And to do it for a small group and make sure everybody's dietary needs, it was so expensive. And because of the location of this, there are so many food options literally next door and across the road that we thought we would not cater it. This has worked out really, really well. The first few times we've done the retreat now. So you can either bring your own food. There's a full professional kitchen there where you can cook or heat up your food. That's what I do, just so I don't have to think about it. So you can either do that. There's 3 giant fridges, so you can leave your food in that. Or, like I said, there are lots and lots of cafes, restaurants, takeaway places, literally nearby or in the suburbs nearby if you want to go exploring as well. And food for different dietary needs, different price points and different preferences. So you can have, takeaway hamburger, or you can have, fine dining. There's lots and lots of different options there. The only thing you can't rely on is home delivery. Those of you who live in cities who are used to that, I wouldn't rely on, last time I checked on all the home delivery apps, there was nothing available home delivered in Blackheath. I believe there is a local pizza store who will, I think, but usually some of our lovely stitchers to go do a big group order one night from the pizza place and that kind of thing. So it's just very relaxed. The whole retreat is very relaxed. I provide basic tea and coffee there, milks and things as well. But again, if you are very particular about your tea and coffee or your milk, feel free to bring your own. There are those Nespresso doovies there. I don't know how they work. I don't have one. So you can bring that. But there are really, really good cafes nearby if you're a little bit of a coffee connoisseur like me. Speaking of, I need another sip. So I just wanted to give you a heads up about that so you can think about what you'd like to do sort of food-wise. And that just really helps us keep the costs down and really affordable for everybody. So that was kind of why we did that, and it's worked out really, really well. So we're happy about that. Now, Lisa and I will both have projects for you that are exclusives for the retreat, and I'm working very hard on those at the moment, and our retreat bags, which are really exciting. One of the projects that I will be doing is something you can do with those things you started stitching and you either hated or decided that you are just giving up. So if you have a UFO, an unfinished, unlikely to be finished object, bring that along because I'll show you something that you can do with that. We are also this time doing a sort of whip exchange swap thing. So if you have a whip that you know you're not going to finish and you're happy to donate or give away, feel free to bring those as well. I will have more details about that. Again, I'm getting nervous and excited about it, so I've got the hiccups. I will have more details about that in the next video. We will be running a raffle again for our charity. We will have a brag table, so feel free to bring your finishes to show off. Yeah, I think that's mainly it. Bring some, comfy clothes. For those of you who've never gone to Blackheath before, it's a beautiful little mountain village. My grandparents lived there when I was growing up, so I have lots of lovely memories of it. There are wonderful cafes and restaurants. There's 2 really good bookstores across the road. There's a giant antique market. There's a wonderful quilting store 2 doors down. There's lovely little boutique shops and things, all within very easy walking distance. If you want to explore further afield, there are also lots of other wonderful little places to go in the mountains. And there are wonderful bushwalks, and it's a World Heritage Park area. So there's wonderful bushwalks and lookouts and places to go, that if that's something that you're interested in doing while you're there. So lots of wonderful things to do. It's a beautiful area. It means a lot to me. So it's really nice to introduce people to it. And yeah, we just have a lovely time. It's very relaxed. You, of course, can stitch on whatever you want. We'll have the projects there for the retreat. You can stitch whatever you want. Lisa normally runs some great little bingo games and things where you do things and win raffle tickets and stuff. She's wonderful at all of that. So that happens. Glenella itself is a beautiful space. I remember last time in summer there was a whole bunch of people, I think, spent the whole time out on the front veranda in the sunshine, and it was just beautiful. Lovely place to stitch. It's got really lovely gardens and everything. Blackheath is famous for its rhododendrons. There is a rhododendron festival, sort of, it'll probably be just after that, but a lot of them will still be in flower, I think. So yeah, there's beautiful gardens up there and everything. It's just a wonderful place. So I just wanted to give you that little information for those of you who are coming. I'm sure there's something I forgot, so I will do another video as well, closer to the time. But yeah, I just wanted to welcome you all, and thank you so much for coming. We just can't wait to see you.